Now we're going to talk about Rashford now, not Marcus, the Manchester United footballer, but a baby beaver named after him.
Yeah, Rashford, named after a public vote, was born last year in Exmoor, and he's just celebrated his first birthday. Well, here he is, hard at work, building a dam and moving mud alongside his dad, Yogi, helping transform the area around the Holnicote Estate in Somerset. He's believed to be the first kit born in the area in 400 years.
And joining us now is Ben Eardley, who is the project manager for the National Trust at Holnicote. Ben, just amazing to get that little brief insight into Rashford's life down there. How closely have you been able to track him over the last 12 months?
Yeah, pretty closely. We keep a keen eye on them in the enclosure with the trail cam. Some of the footage that you've seen, and it's a real privilege to see them in there. Adapting the site and going about the business. Seeing them sort of healthy and yeah, happy, healthy beavers.
And what role does he play there in the ecosystem? Just explain some of the work, if you could call it that he's been doing.
Yeah, well, they are busy beavers. They do mow grass, like you mentioned earlier on, and they're a keystone species. They're ecosystem engineers. So where they haven't got the habitat that they need, they modify it to suit themselves. They want deeper water. So as well as the browsing that they do, the opening up of the woodland, they create dams and ponds, deeper water, and that's why people call them ecosystem engineers. So that footage that you've seen of Rashford, that's him learning the skills that he needs to be an adult beaver and to create the habitat that he needs. And that benefits us. It keeps water in the river systems, develops resilience to extreme weather, rainfall and drought, and it also benefits a host of other wildlife as well.
How confident were you that he would be able to thrive in this environment? Do they have natural predators out there?
They do. I mean, they still think there's bears and wolves out there in the countryside. So that's why they like the deeper water. It's to access food, but also to escape the predators that they think are out there. Otter and fox will take young beaver. So he had to be careful when he was smaller. Now he's a bit bigger, less so. But yeah, there were some real challenges when he was younger. But he's come through. He's a year old now, and he's thriving.
And talk to me about efforts to increase the population of beavers there.
So at the moment, you can only get a licence for an enclosed release, which is what we at the National Trust have done. We're serious about addressing the issues of climate change and the biodiversity crisis, and we think certain species reintroductions are a key role in that. The government are out to consultation at the moment for sort of catchment-wide releases for beaver out, in the wider countryside, and we'll wait to see what happens in regard to that.
And visitors to Holnicote, well, I mean, they obviously can't actually see the beavers, but can they get a little sense of what they're up to there? How does it work?
They can. So we've got plenty of footage on the National Trust website, and although you can't get into the enclosure, you can sort of see the work that they've done from outside. And we have had community tours, so we're working really closely with the local community on this project, and we've taken lots of the local community around the site, and the feedback from that has been really positive. People have been really engaged and really positive about some of the changes that they've seen the beaver affect.
Ben, it's been really interesting to talk to you this morning. Thanks for explaining all of that, and good luck with all the work. I know this is sort of the culmination of a lot of work already, but there's still a lot more to do. So thanks for being with us this morning.
No worries. Thanks very much.